Hi, welcome to Crypto Made Easy. This particular tutorial is about crypto trading and investment strategy and how you can develop a plan that works for you. In this particular tutorial, we'll be covering what trading is, trying to differentiate between trading and investment, and then I'll also talk about trading and investment strategy and how you can develop a trading strategy if you're a trader, and how you can develop an investment strategy if you are a cryptocurrency investor. And then lastly, I'll talk about the importance of having a trading slash investment strategy. And if you stick to the end, I will show you how you can get into my mentorship program so that I'll walk you through how I do my particular trading and investment, and how you also can copy what I do and replicate the type of result that I get. Okay, so let's get right into it. Trading simply is buying and selling of assets. As it relates to cryptocurrency, trading is active swapping of one coin or token for another particular coin or token. Investment, on the other hand, is more like buying a particular coin or token and allowing it to accumulate in value. And then over time, you sell it. So, trading is a relatively short term activity as compared to investment, which is a longer term approach to building wealth. Okay, so if you're an active trader, you are more like trying to buy as many coins as possible and then flipping it over, selling it, and then you're trying to make small profits here and there in the trading activity. But an investor is someone who will just buy a particular coin or token and allow it to stay for a particular number of months or years, as the case may be, depending on what the plan of that particular person is. Okay, so now that we know what trading and investment is, let's talk about trading and investment strategy. A trading strategy is a plan you follow when you're executing your trade. It is very simple. It is what guides you when you're carrying out your trade, so that you're not just trading haphazardly, you're not just trading based on what people said or what you saw on Twitter, but you actually have a plan you're following. You know what you're going to buy, when you're going to buy it, and how much of it you're buying, and all that. So that is what a trading strategy is. It helps to outline your goals and prevent you from going off course due to emotions. Of course, we are all, may be aware that one of the major causes of losses in cryptocurrency is emotion, fear of missing out, fear of losing money, fear of not executing a particular trade, and all that. So if you have a plan in place, it will help you to mitigate against these fears. It will help you to keep your emotions in check so that you're not just trading anyhow, but you're following the plan that you have developed even before you started trading. In the same vein, an investment strategy is a written plan you follow to achieve your investment goals. Okay, so if you're an investor, your investment strategy is what will help you to know what coins to buy, when to buy, how much of it to buy, when to take profit, and all that, so that you're not just investing here and there because a particular coin came out and it did 100%, and you'll be like, oh, let me invest in that particular coin, and then another one comes out and all that and all that. A strategy helps you to follow on your plan. It helps you to know what you're buying, when you're buying, and how much of it you are buying. Okay, so how do you develop a trading strategy? The first thing you need to develop a trading strategy is to define your goals. You need to know what exactly do you want to achieve as a trader, as a cryptocurrency trader. What do you intend to achieve? And what are your goals for the year, for the month, or for the couple of years to come? So defining your goal will help you to to is the first step, really. Defining your goal is the first step to knowing, to getting started with trading and profitable trading for that matter. So as you're defining your goal, you make sure they are smart. That is, your goal is specific and it is measurable and it is achievable, it is attainable. It is something that is realistic, and then you attach a time to it so that you're not just saying your goal is to earn, let's say, $10 million, and you don't know when you're going to earn that $10 million, and you don't know how you're going to be able to earn that. So that is not a smart goal. A smart goal would be a goal that tells you, okay, this is how much I want to earn at this particular point in time. These are the resources available to me, and this is what I intend to do to achieve that particular goal. So, having defined your goals, the next thing you want to do is to decide what coins or tokens you want to trade. Okay, it is very, very important that you decide what coins or token you want to trade. You cannot trade every coin or token. There are thousands of cryptocurrencies. You can't trade everything, you can't buy everything. So what you want to do is to decide what coins or tokens do you want to trade? What ecosystem do you want to work with? Are you working with coins on the Binance ecosystem? Are you working with coins on Algorand? Are you working with coins on Solana? These things, this decision help you to know beforehand how many coins or tokens you intend to trade, so that you don't just begin to buy as many coins as possible and then spreading your money too much. You should decide how many coins. Is it two? Is it three, five? Depending on the income you have. And then another thing you want to decide is how much are you going to trade with? How much do you have? And how much can you afford to lose? Definitely you should be trading with an amount you can afford to lose. Okay, so you need to decide how much you can afford to lose that you want to trade with. If, for example, you have $100 and that is all you have for your cryptocurrency investment and trading and all that, you would want to decide how many percent of that $100 should go into active trading and how many percent you want to allocate to investment. So deciding how much you're going to trade with is very crucial. It will help you not to overspend. It will help you not to put up money you're not willing to lose in trading. And then another thing you want to decide is which market to trade. Are you going to be trading spot? Are you going to be trading margin or futures? All these markets have their advantages and disadvantages. Okay, so you want to first of all decide which of it are you working with. I have videos on spot trading, margin trading, and futures trading on this particular channel that you can check out and see how to trade spot, how to trade margin and futures. So you want to decide which market you are going to trade. And then another thing you want to decide again is which exchange are you going to be using? Are you using Binance, which is the largest exchange? Or are you using KuCoin? Are you using Coinbase, FTX Pro? There are various exchanges out there. You would want to decide which particular exchange you're going to be trading with and which particular market you're going to be trading with, be it spot, margin, or futures. And then these decisions will come as a result of your research that you've done. You must have done some research to know, okay, you know much about spot trading, you know much about margin trading, you know much about futures trading. And like I said, you can watch the videos on this particular channel to learn more about those things. So with that knowledge you have, you can make an informed decision that this is the market I'm going to be trading with, and this is the exchange I want to work with. Then another decision you want to take is how long each trade should last. Are you going to be trading hourly? Are you going to be trading hourly? Are you going to be making one trade a day, or one trade a week, or one trade a month? You have to decide how long each trade should last. So deciding how long each trade will last will help you to determine how often you trade. Because if you decide that each trade should last for 1 hour, and then you now want to decide, okay, if one trade lasts for 1 hour, then how many hours in a day should I commit to trading? So these decisions will help you to not trade on impulse. Okay, so that is why it is very important that you decide before you start trading at all. You have to make these decisions. How long should each trade last, and how often do you want to trade? And then another decision you want to make is when to enter the market. What should be the trigger? What should be the pointers? What are the things you look out for in order to enter a particular market? Okay, so this is what technical analysis will help you to know. And I have a video on technical analysis that will help you to know when to enter the market, and then you want to know when to exit the market if the trade goes against you. At what point should you exit? And when if the trade goes in your favor, at what point should you also exit the market? Because you can't continue to stay in the market. If you stay in the market too long, you are going to lose your profit. Okay, so you say you may have made like 50%, 70% profit, and then because you don't have an exit strategy, you may end up losing maybe 20% or even 30% of the amount that you have already gained. So you would want to decide beforehand when to enter the market, when to exit the trade. That is, you're setting your stop loss, and then when the trade goes against you, you set a stop loss to checkmate when the trade goes against you so that you don't lose all your money. One of the mistakes beginners make is not setting a stop loss. They feel that it will never get to their liquidation point. But that's a very foolish thing to do. You would always want to set a stop loss. It is better to lose 30% of your margin than to lose 100% of your margin. There is no gain for losing 100% of your margin. So why would you want to lose 100% of your margin when you can limit your loss at say 50% or even 30%? So always trade with a stop loss. And you can check out videos on technical analysis that will help you to know where to set your stop loss and where to set your target if the trade goes in your favor, so that you take your profit and then you enter the market again. So you would want to go through this process to develop a trading strategy. It will really help you to mitigate losses. So what if you are an investor? It is similar. The first thing you need to do is to define your goals. How much do you want to make? For how long do you want to hold a particular coin and all that? So you are going to be deciding what coins or tokens you want to invest in. That is the first thing. Decide what coins or tokens you want to invest in. Do you want to invest in coins and tokens with real world use cases? Or do you want to invest in shit coins that may go in your favor or may not go in your favor? So you should always decide what tokens you want to invest in first of all before you get started with investment. It will help you to stay on course. And then you need to decide how much you're going to invest. What is your monthly income? How much of that monthly income are you willing to commit to investment in a particular in cryptocurrency generally? And how many percent of that amount you want to invest in cryptocurrency do you want to allocate to each particular coin? Let's say you like working with shit coins like sheep and SafeMoon and all those numerous shit coins out there that have no real world use cases, because you feel that okay, even though they may be shit coins, they can easily spike in price and then you just take profit and all that. So you want to decide how much are you going to invest in sheep, how much are you going to invest in SafeMoon, how much are you going to invest in other coins, how much do you want to invest in Solana, for example. How much do you want to invest in BNB? how much do you want to invest in KCS. So this decision helps you to know how much you are willing to invest. And if you're a salary earner, for example, you would want to decide how many percent of your monthly income do you want to set aside for investment. Is it 10%, 20%? It will help you to stay on course. And then you want to talk about the frequency of investment. How often do you want to invest? Can you afford to invest monthly? Like I said previously, setting aside a particular percentage of your income for investment monthly, or is it weekly you want to do it, or yearly? You need to make these decisions. It will help you to stay on course. And then you need to know the number of units of the coin or token you intend to own. If you want to work with, say, sheep, how many units? Is it 1 million sheep you want to have, 2 million, 30 million, 100 million? You need to know how many units of that coin or token you intend to own. If you want to work with algo, for example, how many units of algo do you want to own? Is it 100, 1,000, 3,000, 5,000? These decisions help you to be able to map out how much you're going to invest in that particular coin and then the frequency of investment. For example, if you want to say if your goal is to have 500 units of algo, then and let's say the price of algo is $2, and you can say, okay, if the price of algo is $2 and I want to own 500 units, that means you need $1,000 for investment. The question now is, do you have $1,000 presently? If you don't have $1,000 presently, how much do you have now that you can invest in algo? How many units can you buy now? And how many units can you buy next month? How many units are you going to be buying monthly until you get to your target of 500 units of algo? So you can do this for any other coin or token that you intend to own. Knowing the number of units helps you to be able to calculate your your profit. For example, let's say your goal is 500 units of algo, and your projection is that over the years, maybe in 5 years, 10 years, I don't know, but algo is going to be the value of algo may rise to say $500 from $2 presently. Maybe your target is that it's going to rise to $500, and then at that point you're going to sell. So knowing that you need 500 algo will help you to be able to calculate what your profit should be in the number of years you are projecting. Because if 500 algo is the number of units you intend to have, and your projection is that one algo is going to $500, then you can be able to multiply 500 units by $500, and you'll be able to calculate how much in profit you are going to have. So knowing the number of units is very important, and then knowing at what point you should take profit and at what point to reinvest. Let's use the same example of algo. Your projection is that algo is going to rise to $500, but presently algo is at $2. So are you going to be waiting, just buy the algo, keep it lying and waiting until for years until it gets to $500? Or do you want to say, okay, if algo is at $2 or less than $2, and then you say, okay, when it gets to $5, I'm going to sell, take profit, and when it drops, when there is a retracement, I'm going to buy more units. So your target at that point is increasing the number of units of algo that you have. So knowing where at what point you take profit along the way while you are heading towards your main goal, which is $500 per algo, will help you to be able to increase the number of units you have, because you'll be able to buy and reinvest when the price drops. So this will help you to be able to increase the number of units of any coin you've decided to buy to invest in, and then it will also help you to take profits along the way so that you always have money to buy more when there is a major retracement. So talking about importance of trading and investment strategy, the one of the major things is that it is an effective way to achieve your goals. A strategy, a plan helps you to know what to do, when to do it, how to do it. So having a or an investment strategy will really help you to achieve your goals. In that case, you're not going to be hoping. No, hope is empty. So you're not going to be hoping that okay, one day you're going to be a millionaire in crypto. Rather, you have a plan of what you're going to do, what coins you're going to invest in, how long you intend to invest in, or what coins you're going to be trading, and how frequent you want to be trading, and how much profit you intend to be making daily, weekly, monthly, that will help you to achieve your goal. So having a plan is very, very important to achieving your goals. It also helps you to stay focused. I talked about focus at the beginning. Not having a plan will really confuse you because anybody can just tweet anything and you go and buy, even if the person has not even done any technical or fundamental analysis. Because you don't have a plan, you believe whatever they say, or you start chasing green candles when when a particular coin is rising, you jump in to buy because you want to make profit, and in the process you may end up losing money. That is why a trading strategy helps you to minimize losses. Most of the impulsive buying and selling that many cryptocurrency traders are involved in can be mitigated if they have and they follow an investment or a trading strategy. It will help to minimize many of the losses. Personally, I've made several losses in crypto trading, and I can tell you that 95% of those losses were as a result of not having a plan in place. So having a plan in place and having the discipline to stay focused to that plan will help you to minimize losses. Of course, we cannot completely do away with losing money in cryptocurrency, but the losses can be minimized greatly if you have a plan in place and if you follow the plan. And then another thing is that a trading strategy or an investment strategy will help you to learn more about cryptocurrency. Knowing having a plan will help you will motivate you to want to carry out research. You want to know you want to know more about metaverse, for example. You want to know more about coins that are in that metaverse conversation, and you want to be able to strategically invest in those particular coins and tokens. So having a plan of where you're going to and how you're going to get there will motivate you to invest in your knowledge, because your investment in your knowledge is very, very crucial to your achievement of your cryptocurrency trading slash investment goals. And that is why I encourage you, if you watched it thus far, to first of all develop a trading and an investment strategy for yourself, and then if you can join my mentorship program where I guide you, give you the right knowledge, and then I share some of the secrets I use for my trading with you, and you will be able to also build up yourself and develop your personal strategy and begin to make more money than you're currently making. So if you want to get into my mentorship program, check the link in the description and you will be able to get in there, and we'll work together. It's an individualized plan. So I'm not going to just be, it's not like a group coaching where I'll just throw the same thing to everybody. Rather, it's an individualized plan. So I'll know where you're coming from, what your income limit is, and then we'll be able to work a strategy that will fit your goals and fit your income, and we'll be able to take off from there and make the type of money that you want to make in cryptocurrency. So if you would like that, kindly check the link in the description. And if this is your first time of coming to my channel, please kindly subscribe to this channel and give this video a thumbs up so that YouTube can show it to more persons who will definitely benefit from the knowledge in this particular tutorial. I'll see you in my next video.